Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
They are smoked and walking straight up the stairs. On the high ground with the observer ward there, they find the Stormhammer arrow. They've caught Sebas, and Oscar's there to chain stun him down. The spin was good though, so Affliction will be a morsel that Tempest get. And Oscar actually in a lot of trouble too. Sliced by Kataro. Michael, of course, doesn't have leap now. Having skilled that arrow is in open waters, and there's 3 sharks. They sense blood in the water. Celestial Hammer is there. Arrows chucked out as and the dying breath of Mirana, giving Tempest the best. Securing range creeps with the Stormhammer. So a bit of calm now in that lane as the waves no longer meeting. People dragging them around. We can take a peek into that top lane as the spin and the soul assumption doing some good damage onto Oscar. Michael will trade back for Cat-U. Still.
That death, I mean, we talked about the lack of regen on the Luna. I like the build quite a bit, but it wouldn't hurt to get Band of Elfskin with a salve on top of it for Parker. And they also find Zed.
Sebas in the mid lane. Michael's there with an arrow, but we've got raindrops, fairy fire, stick charges. Sebas still alive somehow, slides to dodge some projectiles, but he will fall. Michael, barely dies to the tier 2 tower. And it looked like left. Pretty scary going back that way in the river, though. Has to orb and jaunt back, leaving Michael to clean up the mess. Cat-U. Getting bottled by Sebas. Double bottled, triple bottled. He's not surviving this. Finally dies, but Mirana, another leap potentially, but the tower hits will connect. Damien Desmond, Mr. Puck, gonna jaunt away. Silenced up this Ember Spirit, who doesn't have a remnant out just yet. Dawnbreaker has the Solar Guardian, but the arrow across the mountains clips into the Ember. That's a huge for Infamous. Puck will die as Slardin finds the final hit there, and Parker, incredibly low, needs the backup of Affliction to escape from this one. You've got no more 1 charges, nothing to save him. Celestial Hammer's ready now. Draken, can he find him? Michael and Slardin both having a bit of a scrap elsewhere. See the Rubik mid. Do we go on him? Oh, is it going to crash into a Visage instead? I don't know which is worse. I'll find this kill. I can't really move it into more. They can with the coil. Arrow combo, not quite landing. Slides past Draken, who still has 800 HP to burst through. Pretty difficult kill to find, and gonna have some backup soon as well. Slot in there with a Fade Bolt. They do find Draken kill, and the Omni Slash cancelled out by the phase shift. Kataro unable to stick on the Puck, but they'll get the Sand King dragged back with this buyback out of Draken and the move from
the Menta style recipe. And you can see that Parker is slowly accelerating mid. Oh my god.
Look at them go in! Destroying the pos forwards immediately. Cat-U is going to feel the wrath of Affliction. Pops the God Strength, but Sebas, huge damage out of his Sleight of Fist. Clears through another one. Affliction now backed up by the Luna with the Eclipse, but Juggernaut's arrival should shut this one short. The Healing Ward dealt with now. Manta start to jump around, but Sebas and Kataro, they've got her all caught up. Maybe she can trade out, kills the Ember before dying. But a 5-man wipe going in. And Tempest dead. 200 bonus gold for Parker. Coil onto Ember Spirit. He's got BKB still, and he will use it at the last moment needed. Parker being focused by the Jug and the Visage, though. Oscar, what can he do to try and save up his Luna? Not too much. He's spent his burrow on the Dawnbreaker. Epicenter down. Parker Mantas. The burrow back in from Slardin misses. Rubik stole it, but there's nothing with it. Sebas dead, but the Aegis has popped. Kataro's Omni Slash thrown into the mix to kill the Luna once. Does he have spin? He will run towards the Mirana, but it goes for the TP home now instead. Nothing to stop him. So he's out safe and sound.
That was a really
Every team fight. Slardin and the Observer Wards, you're saying they are holding key areas of the map. But a good coil snap and the Burrow Strike in. Oscar can't finish the job. Sebas saved maybe by Draken, but dies to Parker in the end. Even with that Solar Guardian, they do drop. In comes the spin. The stolen burrow as well from Slardin. Killing off Damien Desmond. Parker BKBs and turns onto Cat-U. Kills the Healing Ward, but the Omni Slash, it bounces back across to the Sven. Asher from Kataro catches out Parker, but the glaives are bouncing. You do not mess with the glaives when they are jumping back from familiars onto the Visage, and now Kataro meeting his match. Parker cleared up by the Juggernaut, and Oscar dead as well. Oh my goodness, Michael, I guess the surprise initiation, right? If you spend that on a hero that's not going to win you the team fight, it's not looking good. But in we go.
They're going.
Roshan dead. Aegis grabbed by Kataro, and out goes the Puck once more. A Solar Guardian there to heal him up, and Sven Parker, the Eclipse is used out. She holds the high ground now, but surrounded by these Tempest heroes. The Puck will come in and do what she can, but there's just no chance now for Infamous. They're being cleared up. Kataro is unstoppable on this jug as he bashes and finds yet another victim. And that net worth lead, which was Kataro, healed to full by his ward. This is the difficulty now. How do you start on this jug? They're trying the chain stuns, the Lucent Beam, Kataro, Omni slashes back in. Still 20 seconds left on his Aegis, and Parker has to defensively BKB. The Eclipse comes, but the damage is just lacking. Kataro's first life down, yes, but Parker and Oscar, they whiff on their contribution to the fight. Luna back into Fountain. Sebas has dived a little too far. Might find a kill, but drops regardless. Luna now gone for 90 seconds. Should mean that Tempest buy back on a couple of heroes and close this one out. Looking for that tier 3 bottom lane, and what, a 5v3. No buyback on Luna or Sven. Glyph will only delay the inevitable now. Kataro is way too strong on this Juggernaut.
Your barracks are over.
Get in there, my man. Go on, buddy. You can do it. You can survive. He's got another Burst Strike in a sec. Affliction turns on the God Strength and dies immediately after. And we've seen Juggernauts be the counter. Sven's be the counter to Juggernaut with the Warcry against Omni Slash, the God Strength against the Spin, but not from the position 5 role.
Yeah, I think, the idea is pretty interesting, but the problem is, like, this new sort of jug, it's not about the physical damage. Like, he's doing way more magical than he is doing physical. So, I guess that, in a sense, if he was against a Terrorblade, run a connecting, they could kill Sabas, actually.
He's got 2 stick and a Fairy Fire. Arrow. Oh, he tried the push into Arrow, not quite there, and the Fairy Fire keeps him alive against the Starstorm, but Michael leaps under tower. Bass? Thinking about the Rolling Thunder, did a great amount of damage with a Swashbuckle, but Alone has that regen rune bottled and ready to use. And there's a kill on Catyu from Oscar. Diving under tower. Now you see, like you were talking about, right? Kataro's really wondering where should I be? I can clear this next wave coming into tower, but after that, I probably want to get out of here. As down in that dire triangle, Affliction.
His Rupture.
Yeah, maybe they can kill the Mirana before she gets away. Phantom's Embrace killed, but stunned by the Inkswell. Oscar, what can he get done here? He's incredibly strong. Pops the Soul Ring, kills one. He's going to heal basically back up to full under this tower anyway.
What he did, actually, he did join.
Whew.
35?
I mean, Parker just comes in and farms enemy triangle, gets a kill on Catyu, but fortunately for Tempest, they are all there. Now, that's a big ticket kill that they desperately needed. CK dead for 30. His armlet was just delivered. But Draken getting turned on. Celestial Hammer back up to the high ground. They've got the Blood right onto Affliction. Alone jumps in with a Sonic Wave and Scream. Katara is still alive, though, until Oscar comes in. 2-man chain. Slap him with a Whirling Death. The Rolling Thunder.
Actually, getting a Moonshard this early could be problematic. I think this is a game where he needs that early BKB. But Kataro here actually taking a beating from him.
Yeah, he's got the backup, though. They've lost their Queen of Pain and now looking like they're going to lose Parker as well. He can't chase down the Bloodseeker anymore. Michael arrives with an Arrow Starstorm, but Parker's still stuck here in behind towers. Gets off the armlet toggle, Phantasm as well, but Parker, how many toggles can you get off in this? Is it enough? The Inkswell and the Embrace will clear him out. Draken gets the kill, and Parker a step too far forward. Michael has no leap charges left either. Bloodright and chase down. Sebas dead to Axel in the mid lane, but I can't catch any more top, while Catyu also falling by that mid-tier 1. Picked Bloodseeker, which covered the Pango. Pango was their 4th pick.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Then
I'm pretty sure. Because I remember thinking, oh, that's a nice little move. They've taken the Bloodseeker so they can't pick it against them. But Kataro, jeez, inside the cogs, the Whirling Chakram doing a lot. But he's...
What?
No way! No, he can't be allowed to escape. Alone make sure of that. Oh, now Catyu and Slardin. They are trapped down here without a prayer. Alone, Oscar just slicing through them. Catyu goes for the TP home, but they've already lost.
Part of that is the lack of towers, and so, like, lack of map for all of these heroes on Tempest to recover. But a fight is brewing here.
Oh, the Sonic Wave Kills the Rubik, pushes Sebas back. Michael's killed Katyu as well. Affliction with that hook shot. Cogs trap Draken. Quickly moves over with the Celestial Hammer. But now caught the Chakram, the Yules, and dead before he can even kill off Michael's Mirana. So another swift move there for us. Yeah, and if they can keep hunting people down like Sebas, Pango, so close to dying. I don't know, that rocket flare gives vision. He dodges the Scream with a nice little roll-up, back in with a Thunder, and a Soulbind catching Quap and Mirana. In comes Draken with a Dawnbreaker slapping. Alone turns with a dagger back in towards them. Solar Guardian getting cancelled out by the Battery Assault of Affliction, but Queen of Pain's very nearly dead. In comes Kataro, clears her up, and my goodness, how quickly the tables turn. Oh yeah, they're lifting the CK and trying to do a bit of damage to him. Still has 2 minutes on Aegis, and he's going to Phantasm to go for the Bloodseeker. Solar Guardian, in comes the Soulbind. Timbersaw is dying. Oh, the Bloodseeker does a lot of damage. Draken clears out Oscar. Now Parker, he's popped his BKB and trying to fight, but I don't know. This Tempest side, they've just met them and matched them.
Olin.
They do steal the Sonic Wave, but Parker, he's got to contend with this. Bloodseeker's running around at max move speed. He's got 700 move speed, this Bloodseeker. Sprinting back away from Alone. Silence. Clip him with a Stroke of Fate. Try and stun him with a Starbreaker as well, but they're all lacking damage to flow through from the control that they had to begin with. So Draken now dead. But the Aegis claimed, and Katyu, he will lose his life under his own tier 2 there, but not being dewarded yet.
Really good vision, and that's a problem Infamous is having.
Yeah.
They're not rewarding the areas they're occupying.
Mirana Yules herself, leaps, but dies. And CK, did you...
Over there from Infamous. It is right on the edge of that dire ward.
Well, that's a bad sentry then, isn't it? Bloodseeker,
yes.
He's got the Rupture on the Quap. She's soulbound, so she can't do anything. Just dies there in the midst of everybody. BKB for the CK gets him out safely, but if you look at the timer in the bottom left screen, there's a couple of seconds until someone respawns. So with Quap down for 60, see, he hasn't brought it up already. Opts to go for that basher first.
Waiting for that second row she wants.
Yeah, maybe so. Hookshot in, finding Katyu, knowing that he bought back recently. Soulbind comes, and Drak and Sebas pairing up to try and get out some stuns. But it's Oscar and Parker that are dishing out the real damage. Rolling Thunder pushed away by the Sonic Wave, trying to kill off the CK, and does get the job done. Bloodseeker trying to arrive, but he's already died. Getting killed off. The way I sit on my chair, I sit with one leg crossed, but here we go.
Oh,
Roche
yeah,
fight.
me too. Very
important. Roshan's about to die. Bloodright comes in. Aegis taken by Parker as they do Rolling Thunder straight back into them. The backline's caught though. Affliction's found the nice hookshot Cogs, but the saving grace there from the Dawnbreaker keeps a couple of them alive. 2 supports down on the Tempest side as Parker slices through the Dawnbreaker now, and 4 heroes locked by back. Still 2 heroes down. A difficult defense to make. You're thrown in a lot of trouble. Sebas, Rolling Thunder, Ink Swell, catches onto the CK with a good bit of chain stun, but the Queen of Pain blinks in aggressively. Hunting for Kataro, Lincoln's pops out the Rupture, BKB dodges the Rolling Thunder, and goes fountain diving. A bit of fishing there for the Katyu Grimstroke. Meanwhile, you're thrown, being slapped around. There is no chance of survival now. GG called, and Infamous with a well-deserved win.
They really needed to kind of snowball out of the lane stage, and they did just that. We're really struggling against Viper. Look at him just almost killing Dawnbreaker here.
Yeah, I mean, she's dead. A Monkey King. He might also be dropping. They've got the stun for the Nyx, the body block to get in front of him. And Infamous going to lose both of their safe lane heroes to this Draken Viper.
He's going to be playing with fire here. Oof.
Yeah, jump in, jump out. Draken and Sludden still trying to chase down this Dawnbreaker. Looks like they'll finish off Affliction quite simply with the poison attacks. Yeah, Monkey King not touching creeps either feels pretty bad for Park. Wrath of Nature.
Really.
Katara's very low bottom, but they turn on the Sand King. Alone TP's in, sprouts and causes a lot of chaos with those treants. The bouncing Acorn will help take down the Bloodseeker and give Alone a double kill with that first rotation down bottom. So you lose a couple top, you get that back bot, but the Prophet has the push.
so good. He's
They've got chain stuns for days here. Yeah, they've got them all locked up. It's a good rotation from the Prophet. Will find a kill on Draken. Alone with Strength Tread, 7 Wand and Fairy Fires. He's pretty tanky. He's going to get out the Wrath of Nature. Slot in. He pops the Carapace, but maybe a little bit too early. No, it does connect and stop Alone from chasing him down with another good Impale. Slot in buying time and making space for himself. And in comes the puck to clear him up. Michael with a bushwhack, dodged out by the phase shift. Slardin still alive somehow. Body blocked by the Treants and finally killed off by Alone. Top jungle. They've scouted you out. I see the Dawnbreaker. Puck has a DD. They actually want to go for the Prophet. The bigger kill in the back. They'll find Alone. That's absolutely beautiful. That's what they needed.
Like, they don't even need Alone to be in that smoke. He just needs to teleport. So technically they could smoke right now, which they do, but Coil bottom.
Yeah, they've caught out the monkey. Sludden scouts him out, and Sebas finishes him off. Infamous leaving the Monkey King out in the open like that. Still trying to play wide open map. Not paying off for them. Their outpost area, though. Monkey King is still a ring of health away from Battle Fury. We've got the Orchid on the Prophet. Trying to line up a kill on the Nyx here with a sharpshooter. They'll finish him off. So they do keep the Radiant at bay, and a good little Starbreaker onto Catyu might find them a bonus kill. Sprout all broken up. With the Urn and the Blightstone on him, Catyu looks dead here, and a great Boundless Strike on the Viper means Infamous will find 3.
Tier 1 tower damage being done by these annoying Treants that, by the way, are already big because he has the shard.
Yeah, they've blocked the Viper in completely. The Sharpshooter bushwhack, the Treants whacking Draken. He's nearly dead. Put another Urn on him, and he's gone. Jump in with the Monkey King, finish off the Viper. He does get Viper strike out just before he dies, but they lose Slardin as well. Parker's Monkey saved up by the Solar Guardian, but Sebas comes out with the magic nuke damage, finds 2 kills. Sebas going to orb away as well while they rupture up the Sand King. He's epicentering, but he's silenced. He can't stun, he can't blink, he can't run, he can't hide, but it's Katara that's got to run or else he'll die. Dawnbreaker again with a good little slapdown, finds the kill on Catyu. Sebas causing issues until he's sprouted, and Alone should have his number here. Oh, can the puck slip away from this? Not with that orb. Can't jaunt far away enough. And a 4 for 4. Yeah, they go straight up to high ground. Self-heals from the Sand King, and the Monkey gets stunned up. They try to jump in towards them. They've got that Solar Guardian healing him. Parker, half HP, BK beat up. Aegis gone, and they're inside the Wukong's command. A great 2-man battle to strike as Kataro is sliced. Dawnbreaker and Sand King looking a little worse for wear, but they get the stun to cancel Draken's TP. And another swift move in from Infamous finds a couple of good kills. Puck now contending with the Alone Prophet, but look at that. The BKB timings for Infamous, they are here in force. Multi-stuns from the Sand King of Oscar, and it looks good for Infamous. Are they going again?
Sorry, guys. Oh,
Oscar.
Speaking of that Viper,
Draken.
get the BKB off.
He will. He's very low, though, and the Wukongs were still hitting him for a sec. Solar Guardian onto Monkey. Parker has to BKB himself. TP home stopped. It's cancelled by the bash. Now he's got to stand and fight. Where's his backup? Where's his squad? He's doing a great job, but he's dead regardless. Doesn't have the Prophet here with him. Affliction will find Slardin. But Katara and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lacoste wouldn't approve. But,
yeah. Jumping in. Oscar. He's got the heal from the Dawnbreaker and gets a burst strike towards them. Parker jumping in, finds the finishing blow on Slardin. They've lost their Sand King and their Dawnbreaker now as Alone. He's losing a lot of his HP, and very quickly. They've got Wukongs to come out to try and kill Kataro. Alone's going to die to the Viper and the Visage, though, and Parker now stuck inside a circle, but a big 2-man Boundless Strike. Eon Disc reassembled and allows Sebas to slip away. Very close to death there, but Oscar has had to buy back to save this team fight for them. Epicenter and the Monkey's damage not enough to deal with Draken, and they're going to lose Oscar again. The dieback on Sand King's incoming. They do find Visage at the very least, but in they come with a double for Sebas's puck. Sand King blinks away from it. Catyu keeps chasing, though, and gets some familiars to land on Alone. Parker now leaping into action, wants to kill off the Wraith Pact, and another Burrow Strike, finding the puck once more. They need damage. That Sharpshooter will give you that. They need more out of this, though, and desperately. Nyx's TP barely completes. Viper has to BKB, but is leashed inside the Sprout. Parker's going to Wukongs for this to make damn sure Draken dies. Burrow and Boundless ready as well. And another swing in this incredible game. Dead even as we go into 31 minutes. Aegis in the hands of Bloodseeker, yeah, but approaching the throne. Parker straight onto it. Does get first hit bashed by Kataro. Double BKB from the carries. And Solar Guardian with the Wukong is going to allow Parker just to hit into the throne now. Focus the buildings. And the glyph is up for Radiant, and they will use it quickly. Nyx Assassin caught by Oscar. And then Epicenter will bring him down, as well as Draken found by the Lone Prophet in the back. Parker refreshes. And does lose his first life, but has BKB when he comes back up, and the building's dying. So throne gone means Infamous finally take the game and the series.